Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second week of May. So this week is mostly going to be finishing up the Patreon rewards and ordering them so they arrive in time. And yeah, I'm obviously also going to continue with mermay, but those are kind of like the main two things I'm going to be doing this week. So let's get into it. I spent Sunday, which was Mother's Day, with my mom. We went to the beach and collected some shells, and we just had a really good time. It was a part of the beach where not a lot of people were, so that was really nice. And we collected some shells, and maybe I'm thinking about maybe doing something with them, maybe like a watercolor painting, a real one with some real shells on it maybe. So I'm kind of thinking of doing that later during mermay, not this week but maybe next week. So yeah, we did that and had a really great day, and it was just perfect to kickstart the whole second week of mermay. So it's Monday morning and I'm ready for a new week and I'm excited to bring you guys along. So I'm doing my planning right now and I just did the rough setup of what my week is going to look like. This week something special is happening. I got approached by a company who wants to make tissue papers with me, and I'm excited to tell you guys more, and we're going to go through the whole process of designing the papers and then setting up the file, and then I'm also going to show you how I order them. So I'm very excited to do that because I've never done anything like it before. And I also want to film a weekly vlog, then need to do some more commission stuff for mermay, the tissue paper. Then I really want to finish my Patreon stickers this week because, well, Sticker app does have really fast shipping, but I don't want to jinx it and accidentally have my patrons waiting. So I'm going to finish those this week as well. So I'm going to take you along with that. And I also want to make a video for my patrons about how to draw hands. So that's what's happening this week. And today I'm going to pack and ship an order I got over on Instagram from someone who lives in Germany, which is why I'm able to ship that out. And I'm going to work on the commissions and the stickers. And then we're going to draw the next mermaid, and I'm also going to start working on the concept for the tissue paper, and then I will see how far that will go. So let's get into it. So I'm working on the cotton candy mermaid right now, and she's kind of like a redraw of one of my mermaids from last year who was really heavily inspired by this girl. And now I kind of want to mix things up and change her look a bit, and wanted to look a little bit more funky, if that makes sense. So a huge tip for when you are drawing very complicated drawings like this is to work in multiple line art layers. So I have the sketch and everything here, but whenever I'm finished with a certain part, I make a new layer and then put the layer below onto a lower opacity. So I can, right now, for example, here with this, just work on the hair while the candy is still here, and I can easily see where I have to erase. And of course you could also do the hair first and then lower the opacity of the hair and then work on the candy on top without having to erase all the time and stuff. Especially if you work on things separately, you're able to much better draw the flow of the hair. If I am able to just do big strokes like this without having to worry about these things and destroying them, I can draw the hair a lot nicer and a lot more easily. So yeah, that's something I've been using since forever now, this technique. And in the beginning I used to do different colors for the lines, but that just is too much work for me now, so I just use different opacities and it works really well. So I started packing up the order that I was talking about earlier, And at first I was doing these stickers that the person wanted to get just normally, like it would always do. So I just printed them and cut them out, and I realized how much time cutting out stickers has been taking me. Now that I have the sticker cutting machine, it's just a completely different workflow. And I decided to make a sticker cutting file for the plant lover stickers as well. And you can just see how differently it looks if you have a very clean and even cut line versus having it cut out by hand. So when I'm opening my shop again, which I'm very excited about, I'm definitely going to make sticker cutting files for all the stickers, just so they can all be as clean and beautiful as this, and also to make just my workflow a lot easier. And I'm going to do a huge kind of clean out in my shop and delete a bunch of products. And I also, for example, put all the zodiac stickers into one listing and stuff, just to make things more clean. And I definitely also want to make some new products and just keep the ones I still really like for example the plant lover stickers, and do some spring cleaning and add new products to when the whole shipping dilemma is over, so I can open my shop again and have it be fresh and new for everyone.
Hi.
I just got something in the mail, and it says something about AliExpress, so I thought I would open it together with you guys in case it's doll related or anything. Oh my god, I think it's a doll. Okay, let's open her together. And hi Mila. She's very curious about this, as am I. So I'm slowly going to take her out of the package, and I'm going to oh my god, look, wow, she's beautiful. So I decided to kind of film a close-up of what she looks like. So this is her face, and of course she doesn't have anything on her yet. This is just the doll, and yeah, she's just beautiful. I'm so excited to put on the wig and maybe see how she looks with that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to start working on the tissue paper that I was talking about now. So this is the company that approached me. They are called No Issue, which I think is really fun. I actually had looked them up earlier, but I wasn't really sure, especially since the whole COVID stuff started happening, so I wasn't really needing any tissue paper anyway. But I do really hope that I can open my shop soon, and that would be the perfect opportunity to do some new tissue paper. So before I do anything, I'm going to start sketching some ideas, or before I do any research or anything. So these are the dimensions of the tissue paper, and I can either do 2 colors on white. So the original paper that they make is just white, and I can either do two colors. So for example, I can either do two differently colored hearts on the tissue paper, so two different colors in a pattern, or I could do the whole color and then work on top. What I do want to do is work with the whole color, but I also want to leave some gaps white. So technically we have white, pink and red, and those are also kind of the colors I want to go with, since they do fit my whole color scheme of my shop pretty well. Here are my thank you cards, and I really want to make something that fits the whole aesthetic of this. So I was thinking maybe doing an homage to the mirror in some way. So everything is going to be vectorized anyway, since then it's easier to print. And I'm thinking of either doing some mirrors and then some hearts. Just something Esmeralda themed. She also wears a lot of bows. So technically I'm going to be making a repeat pattern. So I just need to think of some things that would be fitting. So I also need to think into colors in a way. There are a bunch of things I could think of that scream Esmeralda to me and that I would love to incorporate. So like a perfume bottle, or lollipops, mirrors, hearts. Yes! Oh, nice. Oh, Mila. I am also thinking of maybe... Oh, Mila, I cannot believe this. Maybe some, yeah, flowers like that. Oh, Mila. Oh. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, this is as close as I'm gonna get to working, so now I think I'm going to try and see about the style I want to have for these, and I think I'm going to go over to Adobe Illustrator and just start working with vectors in there, especially also since over there I can more easily make a repeat pattern. So we're going to go over to Illustrator now. I first started out using Illustrator, but it is a lot harder to navigate the brush there, and my Wacom tablet shortcut keys don't work, so I decided to go over to Photoshop and just do a very clean line so I can vectorize it later on, which should be easily possible. And I'm kind of referencing these two mirrors to create something that resembles them and would look really cute and like something Esmeralda would use. And I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I want this part of the mirror to look, but I do really like how it looks so far, and maybe I'm going to even shorten this a little. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I do really like working with lines and figuring stuff out. That's kind of my favorite part of drawing, so I'm really having fun with this, and I'm slowly making progress, very slowly, but it is a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see how they all look. And if all the drawings look really cute together, maybe I can turn them into stickers or something. Yeah, I think this will work, and I just had an idea. Since I do want to mix the colors, I was thinking of maybe, yeah, making the mirror white and then maybe adding a red kiss or something onto the mirror. So I kind of have to see how that will work, but I think that could be really cute. So this is kind of what I'm thinking about. So doing stuff in white and then adding details in red. Hi, by the way. So yeah, and then maybe doing the letter and then doing the heart like this. So just, obviously this is just a sketch, but just do stuff like this where I have these two layers of colors, and I think that could look really cute. And now I'm just going to continue working on that, and I'm going to continue sketching out all my ideas, and then I'm going to catch up with you guys. I'm going to import this into Illustrator now. So I took a class about repeat patterns a while ago on Skillshare, and I'm going to try and remember everything. So the first thing you want to do is make the first square of the pattern. I have all the little objects grouped on here so I can easily move them around. And now the first thing I'm going to try and do is make the edges. So I need to have things on the edges to make the pattern look more seamless. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start trying to figure that out. So for example, when I have the phone right here, I'm going to also need to have everything that is here in the pattern, and all that stuff is going to go here. In my Skillshare video, I'm showing the class I took. And if you want to actually learn how to make a pattern, then don't use what I say right now. Watch the class and let someone who actually knows what they're doing tell you what to do. Now that we have the first thing in our edge, I'm going to continue to work and add the next stuff. So I think I'm going to use the mirror in the center just because I really like it, and so we can continue. Hi, so this is where I'm at right now. And well, yeah, as I said, first did the corners and then added something in the middle and kind of placed everything around that. And now I'm going to try and see if this would be a great pattern, just so I can see if this looks good on a bigger scale as well, or when it repeats a lot. I do really like how it looks so far. I do like the amounts of red, white and pink. It is very repetitive though because of the mirror, and now I'm unsure how I could change that. Maybe if I rotate a few things or something like that, because the mirror, you can clearly see that this is a repetition because of the mirror. So yeah, I have to see how I can avoid that maybe. So as you can see, I did rotate everything just a little to make it look just a tiny bit more random. And now I'm still not happy with this. So I'm thinking it could be helpful to scale everything down and have multiple instances of the individual parts in each of the squares, so that there are 2 mirrors or 3 in one square, and that way I could create less repetition because there are more mirrors and they are more randomly placed, and hopefully that way it will look more believable, more random. So this is what it looks like with multiple mirrors and stuff on one of the squares, and I think it definitely helps a lot in improving how it repeats, and I think I'm happy with this. What do you guys think? Well, you can't really tell me, right? But excuse me? Hey. Oh. Meep. So now I'm going to select all of this and I'm turning it into a pattern. So this is what the final pattern looks like right now. And I also made thank you stickers to go on top. So when the tissue paper is folded, I can stick it down with a thank you sticker as well. And the company makes tissue papers as well as stickers, so a lot of packaging stuff. So I'm also going to be getting some of those. So yeah, now I'm going to submit the designs and order them, and yeah, maybe in one of the next vlogs I can unbox them and show you how they look once they are printed. yeah, it's already pretty late, but you guys remember I just finished the deconstructed lesson by Viktor Kolbachov, and now I want to start a new course, and I thought I would show you guys what is on here, and maybe we could browse them together and decide on the next course together in a way. So I do have this course in, I'm keeping an eye out for this course because I'm definitely going to be taking this one as well. I've watched the trailer, but it seems to be pretty long, and I'm kind of looking for something I could watch over the next just few days. Then I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing the expressive characters one, because that seems like something I would love to get more into, make my illustrations more expressive. I also watched a bunch of the caricature videos that Proko has on his channel, and I'm really interested in caricatures, and I want to maybe in the future try, or as soon as possible, try and fix my same face syndrome-y kind of art. And I thought learning about caricature could really help me improve on that. So that all seems very interesting and exciting, but I think the next course I'm going to take is expressive characters with water tool. Oh my god, I'm always butchering the names. This kind of looks like a mess, but I'm just keeping all the doll stuff up here for now until the dress is arrived, and then I can kind of look where I can place her so she has a home to be in for most of the time. But look, these shoes also arrived yesterday, and I think they are really cute. I got a red dress that these will go with perfectly, so I'm really excited. Most of the stuff is here, but she's still lacking a dress, so I still have to wait. And we put our long cat in the corner because he was laying up there, and then I just put him there to put the doll, and now he's looking like we are punishing him or something, and it's just the cutest thing, so I just let him stay there. But I think I should at least turn him around. That's way cuter. So as you can see, I'm working on the Serenity Mermaid, and coincidentally it's also the Serenity Mermaid Day, so I've now officially lost any time advantage that I have had. So I'm basically just drawing the mermaids on their days, and of course I'm also going to try and draw one more today or two more so I can get an advantage back. But I don't know, it's not like I'm not working all day, but I don't know, as long as I don't feel like I'm not doing anything, I'm perfectly fine with me not being too far ahead or not feeling like there is that much done. As long as I have the feeling that I am working all day, I'm perfectly fine with it, and I'm not beating myself up too much. I've also been working on the Patreon stuff, so I'm excited to show that to you, because I also want to finish that up today and order the stickers, because this month I really want to order them through Sticker app and get some really fun holographic stuff done, because it will fit the theme. If you remember, I was going for kind of like a vapor waving stuff theme, you know. And for this mermaid, in the beginning when I was drawing them, I kind of had some trouble finding ideas and drawing a mermaid, and was kind of art blocked, and I was feeling tired and lethargic, and I just took my B12 vitamins a few days ago, or started taking them again, and all my lethargic feelings just vanished. Whenever I feel depressed or very art blocky, it's weirdly enough because I haven't had enough Mila! Me! It's weirdly enough because I haven't had enough B12. So if you are feeling very tired and maybe it's dark because Mila's right here. If you're maybe feeling tired and very lethargic and want to sleep all day, maybe try or go to the doctor to see if you might be B12 deficient. But yeah, for this one, I remembered what I was originally talking about. I just went in and used a reference I saved on Instagram. So what I really like to do is you have this tab on Instagram where you can just save posts. I'm pretty sure you're aware. So whenever I see an image of someone that I feel like is very inspiring or a really cool pose, I just save that in my Instagram save tab. And this, for example, is a pose I saw Alexis Ran do. Maybe I can pop it up on the screen with the power of editing right now. I follow a few people, mostly just because they make really nice pose references. So yeah, that's just a tip from me. And then when you need to draw something and don't really know what you want it to look like, just go through your poses folder and just look for something there. So I'm just showing you on my Patreon page since that is a lot easier. So as you can see, Mila! Jesus! So this is the setup we have going on right now. So as you might remember, this was my mood board that I made for May and for all the drawings I was going to do. And here are my sketches. So what I was planning to do, I already have 2 of them finished and I'm going to show you what they look like right now. So this is the first sticker that I made, and I'm still not 100% sure if I want to go the sticker sheet or the single sticker route for this, but I definitely want to get some metallic or holographic effects, especially in the cracks in her face. And it's very vapor wavy Sailor Moon stuff, as I showed you in the mood board. And you can kind of see if you look at her and then look here, I just used this as the sketch layer basically, which is really helpful that I made these in the beginning. So now I just have to take one of those and then just do it and don't have to think all that much. This is the second one. I even heavier went with the whole vapor waving stuff and drew this paint background for her. It's Sailor Mars. And next one is going to be Sailor Venus, which I'm also really excited about. And this one as well will have some metallic effects. So yeah, I'm definitely going to take you along on the third sticker that I'm doing today, but it's going to be mainly, I think I'm going to do Sailor Venus next, so this one right here. But I definitely want to finish everything up today so I can order them. Bye, Mila. Hey. Hey, no? Yeah. So I can order them later today, just to make sure that they are printed and shipped and here before the next month starts, so I can make the parcels in time. So yeah. I'm working on Sailor Venus right now, but just, can you see the rain? Pretty insane. It's going really strong out there, and also there's some hail, I think it's called. Those tiny white things that also come. Yes, I think it's hail. Yeah, funky. But yeah, I'm working on Sailor Venus right now, and I think I like how she's coming out. I added this, I don't know if you can see this tiny glow on the grid as well. Oh, and I'm watching the character design class, and it's really fun so far. It goes a lot into exaggerating shapes and finding shapes and characters, so yeah, it's really interesting and really calming and nice to watch while I draw, so yeah. I know this may be boring too, but just look, it's getting more and more intense now. But it's also really nice and calming, so I'm not really complaining. It's intense though. So I have the Sailor Venus drawing mostly finished, but I wanted to, well, I'm probably going to add some highlights to her bow. But what I wanted to show you guys is some stuff that I do after I finish the drawings mostly. So I changed to the photography setting and I will just adjust the colors just a tiny bit. But a trick that I've been doing for quite some time now is doing gradient maps on drawings. So they translate everything that is bright or dark into a gradient. So for example, the darkest part of the illustration is going to be black and the lightest part is going to be white. But if you change this gradient up, you can create really cool effects. So for example, there are these very beautiful purple gradient maps that came, or gradients that came with the last Photoshop update, or one of the last ones. And with those, you can transform your whole illustration into a very beautiful gradient, and they have these very pretty ones. And if you then turn that to lighten, and you can lower the opacity slightly, you get this very beautiful color effect. So without, with, the colors look more united and glowy. And I also really like to use this one with the lighter blue as well. It's also really pretty. So this one, because it does add some more bluish tints as well. And yeah, mostly you have been using that one for the vapor waving illustrations because it just has this look that I want. So I think I'm just going to add a few highlights to her bow, but then I think I'm done, and then I'm going to post it to my Patreon. And the next step is to make 1 or 2 smaller stickers maybe, and decide if I'm going with a sticker sheet for this month. Guys, her dress finally arrived. So this is the first dress I ordered for her. It's supposed to be her long-term dress because you're supposed to, yeah, have them wear something white so it doesn't stain the skin. And I got a wig for her that matches the whole aesthetic, and now we can also finally use this upper part of the scratching tree. So yeah, and also this alpaca now has something to do, and she's just going to sit here, I think. And I'm really excited, and I think she just looks really cute. Yeah, she's going to sit here by my desk now and keep me company.
Come here. Come here. Oh.
I got some cool things in the mail. Oh yeah, and I impulse cut my nails, and now my hands look like fat baby hands, so just ignore that. These are my Patreon rewards from Michelle Coffee, and they are Sailor Moon themed, so they fit into this month perfectly. So we have a holographic Luna sticker. Oh my god, and then this incredible holographic magic wand. Aww, a sweet note. Then some more Sailor Moon stickers. And the print. Beautiful. I love the texture she adds to everything. And subscribing to her Patreon was one of the best decisions ever. I really like everything she makes. So it's Saturday evening and I'm just finishing up editing the speed paint of the postcard that I recorded today and drew this today, and then I now recorded a voiceover and I'm going to edit that now. And yeah, I saved all the steps and this is what the postcard looks like. I'm really excited about this one. I tried to push myself and draw a background and I'm just really happy I did, and played with the foreshortening and everything. So I was really excited about this idea, so I decided to record everything, even though it can be quite a hassle recording in Photoshop, and because it gets kind of laggy, but it was definitely worth it. I think the speed paint is interesting and cool to look back on. And yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to edit this, and then as soon as I have this done, I'm going to edit the weekly vlog and hopefully upload that tomorrow. So I'm just gonna include some clips from the speed paint here in case that's interesting. And if you're still watching, thank you so much for watching my weekly vlog. These have been a lot of work, but also a lot of fun to film and edit. So I hope you also enjoy watching them. Yeah, I hope you are safe and well. And again, thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you very soon in my next video. Bye!